Hello again, friends and neighbors. Testuigi, in his pajamas at the desk today. It's been a lazy kind of Saturday, and it was just nice to, yesterday, spend time with friends, all fully vaccinated, out of doors. Not gonna lie. Back to the Buffaloes. We are in the thick of a rather nasty pennant league, or a Pacific League pennant chase. We've got the Hawks on our tails, only a game and a half behind, and then it's a long way down to 500 and the Cebu Lions. I mean, good on the Spirit for actually sticking with the rest of the league right now. The Hawks are on an 8-game win streak, so I am going to play that first game against them because we haven't seen them yet this or in last stream session or this one. Worth noting in terms of injuries, Yoshinobu Yamamoto still out for 4 weeks. We'll probably get him back after rehab in time after the All-Star break. I've also got some free agent contracts kicking around. We're looking to get Masaru Fuji on a minor league deal just for some extra help in the bullpen, especially as a long guy. And David Shaw, who as a ground baller, as a starter, could be very valuable for this team. I like that movement. I want to see him develop. 41-year-old Justin Turner, no thanks. We're good up. I mean, he's inexpensive, but where would we put him? So I'll see how far we go this stream. I don't know if we're going to go all the way to the end of the season or not. But without Yoshinobu Yamamoto, it's going to be a bit of an odd look to the lineup. So we're going up against the Hawks' Korean phenom, Seung-Heon Lee. We've got Yudai Ono, the ageless wonder. And we get to welcome our old friend Max Kepler back to the league. Let's get underway, shall we? I could have sworn I changed the Hawks hat logos. I may have to regenerate their logos at some point. That stinks. Sorry about the audio cutting out. I'm multitasking just a little bit. Yudai Ono gets the game led off with a strike. Ageless Wonder, Yuki Yanagita. That's pitch around him. He's still a big slugger, and if anyone can pitch around, it's Yudai Ono. The 1-2. On the ground, Okuma gobbles it up. 2 away. Max Kepler, equally fearsome. We gotta have to pitch around him too. The 0-2 from Ono. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Yudai's got his stuff working today. I like it. So Seung-Heon Lee came over from the Lotte Giants. Ground baller, $3.2 million. If I'm not mistaken, the posting fee was something like $16 million. So of course SoftBank can afford that. Yeah, $16 million. It was very tempting, but I had to say no. Okuma rolls this one on the ground. Nothing doing there. Shu Masada's having himself an MVP caliber season too. Here's Yasuda. And he's going to loft this one to the right field that will fall in front of Kawadada for a base hit. They got the outfield shifted. Yasuda's not exactly a fast runner. And we're not running on Takuya Kai. Ah, Suzuki strikes out. Here's Macho now. Out on strikes as well. So, first hit of the game, but nothing else. Shoo. Yeah, we're dancing around. We're going to be leaning on the pitch around button a lot. Control Master. Oh, he's got his best stuff today. The 0-2 to Naoki Sato. Karabari Sanshin. In order, sit down, sirs. Alright. Otario now. He's going to hit a rocket shot, but... Oh, wow. Falls in front of the center fielder. He might have misjudged that. It's a leadoff double. Haruki Nishikawa can't get there in time. Those old legs not working well for him. Here's Kita, who's been on a bit of a hot streak lately. See what he's looking to do here. Pops this one up right side. Kawarada's there. Ota not wisely not leaping at that one. The 2-2 to Yuki Sato. Popped up center field. Nishikawa follows it. Again, Sato can't move. Here's the catcher, Ali Sanchez now. On the ground to Shu Masuda. He goes across the diamond. That's the bottom of the second for you. Second baseman Junpei Kawarada. We're going to shallow up. I'll just let him pitch. Hard hit ball straight up the middle. First hit of the game for the Hawks. It's Kenta Imamiya at the dish. He's dealing with a lacerated hand, so we may have an opportunity for a double play here. Let's pitch to contact and get this one in play. It's a bunt. We're going to get the lead runner. Takuya Kai now. Let's pitch around him a bit.
Strike three.
Ono's got his stuff working today. Here's Nishikawa. The full count.
Strike three.
Called strike three. Oh, yes, sir. I like what I see. Manny Guzman leading off the bottom of the third. Shoots it right to Kawarada. Oh, it's Naoki Sato who's in right. Okay. Back to the top of the order now for Okuma. And Cub's going to launch this one over the head of Imamiya, and that's going to settle at the wall. That could be 3 bases. Nope. Kepler can't get there in time. 1-out double from Takao. And he's got himself a bit of a hit streak. Yeah, we're not running on Kai. Yasuda's got a great eye. So we'll let him hit a little nubber out in front of the plate. Swinging bunt. Good enough. 1-1 from Seiya. Fly ball. Left center field. Nishikawa's there. And once again, we come up empty. They are dancing between the raindrops. Yanagita aboard with a leadoff walk. We're going to dance around Kepler a bit.
Strike three.
Called strike three. Alright, double play depth. Outfield deep. And I don't know what you do here.
Strike
Oh,
three.
you strike out Shu on a sinker. 8 strikeouts so far for Udai. Heck of a game so far. Full count to Masuda. And that's a 2-out walk. Naoki Sato now. We are going to shift left. Keep it in the ballpark here. Fly ball deep to center field. It's over the head of Yuki Sato. How did he misplay that? Ah. 2-0. Hawks. Full count to Macho. And he's going to lift this one to center field. Nishikawa's there. 1-2 to Dio. He's going to shoot this one down the line. That's going to go into the corner. Once again, we have an extra base hit. Now, can someone please score him? I've got to fix that blimp camera. I really do. Here's Kita on a 2-1 over the head of the first baseman. It's going to be a play at the plate. Nope. Runners at the corners now. Here's Yuki Sato, one of our best bunters. Corners are in. Outfield is shallow. Kai's a Gold Glover. We're swinging away here. Tempting as it is to bunt. Ali Sanchez lifts this one down the right field line. Second baseman is there. Maybe we should have bunted. This is getting frustrating. 1-2 to Imamiya. On the ground, Okuma gobbles it up. One away. Here's Kai now. Lifted into center field. Yuki Sato with a diving play. One to Nishikawa. Off his hands, basically. And Kita makes the play.
Strike three.
You know, maybe I could have afforded the posting fee for this guy. Maybe. 3-1 count. And Yasan has taken a walk. That's why I have him in the 3-hole, because he takes walks. Seiya's having a rough game so far. That's not going to improve matters. Oh, wait a minute. Infield hit. And here's Macho. The 0-1. High drive into center field, but playable. If you string all these hits together, we are winning. But the problem is we aren't. And I don't think Yanagita is getting fooled anymore. So let's go deep. 2-2 to Max Kepler. Sit down, Judas. Let's go weak shift left. Let's keep that outfield deep. Yanagita off and running. Sanchez up throwing, and he's out. The 0-2 to Shu. Fly ball center field. Racing in is Yuki, and he puts it away. Ono's up to 84 pitches, but he's been effective. We just haven't been able to get any runs across the board, across the plate so far. At least it's a quick game. I don't have to worry about boring people. Alright, so we're going to let Yuki go. This may be his last inning. And we are going to get Kaino warmed up. Guzman's so great over at shortstop. Really and truly. Let's shift on Naoki Sato, the 1-1, the Hawks right fielder. Lifted into center field, but Yuki's able to make the play. Two 2-0 to Kawahara. Laced into the right field corner. That's going to be extra bases. So a 2-out double. Check in on the mound. And let's bring Kaino in. Udai pitched himself a good game. The 2-1 on the ground. Kaino doesn't have to move more than a few feet. New pitcher in for the Hawks, former Giant and former Blue Jay, Shun Yamaguchi. And Ali Sanchez is leading off with a walk. Not the fastest runner. Do we go for a pinch runner here? Bottom of 7th, maybe not. Here's Manny, the 3-1. On the ground, why didn't you take that pitch? Okuma lifts this one into center field. 2 away. Yasuda, the 2-2. Laced into the right field. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Guzman's going to be on his horse. That might score a run. That's a big throw from the outfield.
Safe.
And an RBI double for Hisanori Yatsuda. The tying run is at second. Here's Seiya Suzuki, the 1-2, down on strikes. We're going to keep Kaino out there for the top of the 8th. Good play by Guzman. Full count to Haruki Nishikawa. Inside, ball 4. Now we got to pitch to Yanagita. I was worried about this, so let's go double play depth. Let's try the pitch around button. Okay, maybe not. This is bad. Let's go shift right. Guard third. Hold the runner. The 2-2. 4 strikeouts for Max Kepler. Gee, it's like we got his number or something. (1-0) to Shu Masuda on the ground. We'll get the out at second and hold the lead. We're going to get Tanaka warmed up for the 9th. Kenta Ishida coming in out of the Hawks bullpen for the 8th. Macho's just having a rough game. A 1-2 to Ota. Knocked deep to center field. Nishikawa following it, and he gets it just at the track. So they got a lefty, which means we're going to go to our pinch hitter and new left fielder, Isamu Fukuda. The 2-1. Fly ball, center field. Nishikawa tracking it towards the track. So much for that. Top of the ninth now. Kaino is baked. So Norihiko Tanaka comes in. Masuda goes the other way, and he's going to get aboard with a leadoff single. How's Masuda's speed? Not the greatest. We don't have to worry about holding him. He is a pull hitter, so let's go weak shift left. Pitch to the man. It's a bunt. Sanchez is out fielding it. Let's shallow up the infield. Third in, pitch around. 2-2. Past a diving Okuma, base hit. Here comes the throw home. Not in time. The Hawks regain the 2-run lead. Let's just skip the half inning. Ah, they got another one. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Kosuke Baba, the former Hanshin starter, closing games now for the Hawks. Little looper from Yuki. Kawadata makes the play. Daichi Suzuki to pinch hit for Ali Sanchez.
Strike 3.
Down on strikes. Kazumitsu Miura to pinch hit for Manny Guzman.
Strike 3.
Oof. That was a little disappointing, wasn't it? Well, that means the win streak continues for the Hawks. So the teams we haven't seen yet are the Eagles and the Spirit, if memory serves. So let's sim ahead towards the end of the month, and let's play a game over at Sendai, their neck of the woods. Alright, Masaru Fuji joins our minor league system. Can we at least stop the Hawks from stealing our thunder here? Yes, there we go. 10-3. Lighting into Shunsuke Kasaya. Carlos Gomez going 7 strong. And can we get the series win? There it is, 14-5. Hello. Ryoto Kita continues to be hot. And Shungyozai Masuda with 3 runs on a walk and a hit. Kakibata didn't have the best game, but managed. swept the Eagles at our place. Love to see it. And now the Buffaloes are off on a winning streak. Alright. That seems like a good point to stop and double check to see what's going on. So we've been able to put some ground between us and the Hawks. The Spirit are good this season. Let's see what the, what's going on. Alright, David Shaw joins our minor league team. I want him starting, though. So we got Duncan Davitt, who seems to be ready to make the call up. I think that he's going to come in for Thad Ward at this point. Oh, sure. As soon as I bring him in as a starter, then his stats drop. Friggin' swell. Could always use more relievers. So between Gomez and Ward... Okay, Hiroya Miyagi pitched a gem of a game. 8 innings. And this is why OSA thinks of him as really good, even though our scout is not fond of him. I mean, we don't really have any weaknesses in the bullpen to make a move for Takanibu Matsuda. And Shinnosuke Sato pitched his best game of the season a couple starts ago. 9 shutout innings, 2-run game. We're gonna have we have a glut of good pitching on the squad. I love it. Not bad for our first round pick a few years ago. Hirotoshi Tateishi, broken kneecap. So the Giants star is going to be on the shelf for quite a while. Masataka Yoshida, 520 batting average last week. Good on the Tigers for pulling together a team this year. Kota, Teruaki. I'm not entirely sure how they're doing it. Ah, defense. So how are the Spirit doing so well? Scoring. Cabbage is doing good. Guys seem to be outperforming. Shoki Katsumata, former Buffalo, cut from the Dragons, picked up by the Spirit, and is turning in what may be an all-star campaign here. Let's keep going to the end of the month. I mean, if either Thad Ward, Carlos Gomez, or Julian Fernandez get injured, Davitt's next up. Certainly going to be joining the club next season, because we are probably going to decline arbitration on one of Ward or Gomez. Oh, bad news for Kepler? You love to see it. You also love to see the fact that we were on a substantial win streak there. Alright, there's another loss. Not by much, though. As usual, it's the fighters that are eating our lunch. Seiya Suzuki, RBI number 1000. Well done, sir. So, Okuma, OBP 322. 332. Sato, 332. The continuing saga of who bats in front of whom. It's tricky. And Guzman's got to pick his average up. I'm not seeing that 40 to 50 contact skill there. You know what? We're going to send down Miuta. Let's give Kashi Wabata a call back up. See if either of these guys can figure it out. Miyagi's turning into a solid get. 24 years old, he's finally figured it out. I mean, next season we also don't have Yudai Ono, so having Miyagi as a good player out of the pen, I will take that. Between Gomez, yeah, Ward may actually be trade bait if I mean, he is ARB eligible, so I don't know what, yeah, I'm not going to be willing to pay that when we got Duncan Davitt perched and waiting to come up. (18-5) in June. And YY is starting his rehab assignments. So we will get him back for the All-Star break. That's more or less confirmed. Miyagi pitching a good game. Like, have I been sitting on this guy for so long and he actually is good? And my scout just hates him? Because in the real NPD, he is that good. He's actually in the running for one of the best pitchers in the Pacific League for the real-life Oryx Buffaloes. So it only makes sense that it eventually catches up in real life, or in here in the not real life, the game. Kita's finally putting together a good season. Our future left fielder. Ono the Ageless. So I can't justify giving Kaino that kind of cash. I'm sorry. Does Kayama just want 1 year? No, you're not getting 4. Sorry, buddy. Keita, no. Ino. I'm willing to offer a minor league extension to Funato there. Captain Daichi. Hasn't gotten into too many games, but as long as he's happy being a bench guy, helps to have 2 captains. I'll, yeah, you know what? I'm okay with like that little bit of an extension. It's not too much. Kepler out for a couple of weeks. I forgot to check to see if the All-Star game is properly scheduled this year. Yes, it is. Okay. So we'll take that July 1st game, and we'll sim it out, or we'll play it out. I don't know, at what point do I move on from Ali Sanchez? He's been good. His catcher ability is phenomenal. He's a captain. But he's also eating up one of my foreign player spots that I could use on someone like a starting pitcher. Oh, Julian Fernandez, yes, buddy. I mean, look at this lineup. Or look at the strikeouts here. Tanaka, Izumi, not so good. Kayama, Kaino, Fujimoto, Higashi, and Fernandez. Like, do I extend Kaino? He's doing fantastically this year compared to years prior. But is he worth $1 million when I've got guys in the minors who can fill in? Guys like Masaru Sato is going to be ready to come up soon. We got Akira Ishikawa, who is basically ready to go now. But we're going to keep him down another day or another season or so. I mean, the bullpen is friggin' fantastic down in the minors. I'm thrilled about that. So I'm not rushing to re-sign Kayama or Kaino at this point. Alright, Guzman has a snowflake, so Kashiwabata is going to be getting a few starts. So in 1 month, we've put 7 games up on SoftBank. Also, holy smokes, the Spirit might actually make the postseason this year. They'd be the first of the 2 expansion teams to do it. David Shaw looks like he's going to be a decent reliever. Masaru Sato is injured, oh well. Takanibu Matsuda, dominant stuff. He's a fireball arm, but just didn't have it when he joined our rotation. He'll be in the mix for next season. Akira Ishikawa's gained some speed on his fastball. Fastball knuckle curve. Yeah, he's going to be a fun guy to have in our lineup. We're going to have some fun next season. If Onizuka can keep this up, he's joining the big club next year. Norihiko Tanaka looks like he's gotten better. Shinnosuke Sato. Oh. Okay then. We may have our new ace. I don't mind so much if Yoshinobu Yamamoto opts out then. Yoshida, batter of the month. Gomez, pitcher of the month. Shinnosuke Sato, rookie of the month. That is a clean sweep for the Buffs. Right, we're not going to do an Ono start because we've already seen that. Ono with a 5-hit, or yeah, pitches into the 7th, does well. Shunsuke Sato gets his bits lit. Duncan Davitt, it's harder and harder to justify keeping him down. But Gomez and Ward have both been fantastic, so what do you do there? Alright, we're going to play this game. Shinnosuke Sato on the bump against the Eagles, who they picked up from the Hanwha Eagles, I think? Yeah, Eagles to Eagles. Dongwook Oh is getting the call on the other side. This Eagles lineup is not exactly fearsome, so fingers crossed we got ourselves a fun win. Problem is, their infield defense is even better than ours. So, yeah. Okuma's going to get the game going by dropping one into left field. Leadoff single for the speedster. Kawate's got an okay catcher arm. Let's take a couple pitches and see if we can... Alright, we may not need to walk. Called strike. Popped up. Ugh. Alright. Alright. And Okuma's off and running. Love to see it. 2-0 to Seiya. Pops this one up into center field. Muto is there. Yoshida's going to lift this one into center field. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Okuma's coming home. Safe. Well ahead of the throw. Buffs take an early lead, 1-0. Ota puts a charge into this the other way. But Takayama is able to make the play. Naoichi Nishiguchi. Interesting stats here. I'm surprised they haven't put him in at a second or third. Or second or short, rather. But we're going to be leaning on the pitch to contact button because it's Sato. Kobukata. Just pitch to him. Easy play there. Ogo's got some beef. Full count to Yuya Ogo. Line shot to center field. Yuki Sato tracking it just before the track. So much for that. Here's Kita now. Ryoto's turning in a good season for once. Instead of a frustrating one. Him and Fukuda, I think, combined, can turn into a decent left field platoon. If they haven't already. Lined right to Kurokawa. Kashiwabara. On the ground. 1-2-3 inning for O. Here's Jin Takayama. And he's going to shoot this one up the middle for a base hit. 1 out single. Let's go double play depth. Hold that runner. Popped up left side. Kita tracking it. Good play. Double play depth again. Hold the runner. 3-1. Lifted to center field. Yuki Sato. Basket catch over the shoulder. Kiyoharu Sawano. Fly ball center field. Just the one hit. Here's Ali Sanchez now.
Strike 3.
Down on strikes. First strikeout of the game for the Eagles. Okuma forces a diving play out of Ogo for that one. Here's the 1-1 to Yasuda. Another 1-2-3 inning. The 2-1 to Kawate. On the ground, Okuma makes it look easy. Their Gold Glove shortstop, Tsukisaburo Doi.
Strike
He will
three.
be the first strikeout victim for Sato. The 1-2 to Nishiguchi. Down on strikes. So Sato's turning in a decent game. 34 pitches through 3 innings. Here's Seiya on a full count.
Strike three.
Why is it always him that strikes out? Why does it always seem to be Seiya striking out when I'm watching? Little looper. Kurokawa makes the play. It's Ota now. This is barely going to make it past the base. First pitch, Kobukata swinging. Yasuda makes a great play down the line. Full count to Ogo. And low ball 4. So let's go double play depth. Let's hold Ogo at first. Right field. Seiya charging in. Good play. The 2-2 from Sato.
Strike three.
Kurokawa strikes out. Dancing between the raindrops here. Ha 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 ha. Ryoto Kita
Strike three.
will look at strike 3. Yuki Sato grounds out. Kashiwabata is going to lift this one down the left field line. And Doi drops it. "50-mile-per-hour pop-up." And they credit him with a hit. That's being generous. Sanchez goes the other way. Base hit. And Kashiwabata is on his horse. He's going to go first to third. The 1-2 to Okuma. Chance for an insurance run.
Strike three.
Called strike 3. Rats. Alright, let's do a weak shift right here. I like all these first pitch swingings. Uh-oh, that may be trouble. Yuki's got a long run, but he's there. Still one of the best center fielders in the game. The 1-2 to Kawate. Called strike 3 inside corner. Nicely done. 55 pitches through 5. We may ride Sato a little bit here. We'll see. Yasuda with a rare chase.
Strike three.
Oh man, O's mowing us down.
Strike
That's
three.
a strikeout of the side. Whatever. We're building up. We're working a pitch count. I'll take it. Hard shot, but right to Yasuda. And now I realize that Nishiguchi actually is a pull hitter, so
Strike three.
not like it matters. Sato strikes him out. The 1-2 to Kobukata.
Strike three.
Down on strikes. 66 pitches through 6. Are we going to let Sato go the distance here? We may actually. Ota rolls this one to the third baseman. Here's Kita now.
Strike three.
8 strikeouts now for Dongwook Oh. Yuki Sato up the middle, base hit. And that will finally chase Dongwook Oh from the game here in the top of the 7th. Mizuki Hori comes in. Sato's off and running. The 2-2, Kashiwabata. Off the end of the bat, right to Nishiguchi. Did some defensive subs, so Guzman in at left. Guzman in at short, Fukuda in at left. Loud ball, hit ball, but not deep enough. Ooh. Okay, that's not good. Let's check in with him. He says he's still good to keep going. I'm okay with that. Let's go double play depth and hold that runner. Sanchez up. Can't throw it. Not good, not good. Let's pitch around him a bit, Kurokawa. Floated into center field. That will fall in for a base hit, and that will tie the game. Oh, nope. Okay. We need a double play ball. The 1-0. Laced into the left field corner, base hit. This game is now tied. We are going to get old reliable Hiko Tanaka warmed up. Shift right. 1-0 to Sawano. High drive deep to right field. That one's not coming back. Bah. Sato gives up a 3-run jack, and the Eagles use one big inning to upend the Buffaloes. 4-1. I would also like to point out that among the wins leaders in this team is Kaoru Higashi, one of our bullpen arms. He's been in there for enough late inning comebacks. You just can't take this guy out of any game. Daichi Suzuki will be sticking around in Oryx for another season. Alright, Kashiwabata's fashioning himself a hitting streak. Good to see. Oh no, Sakakibata, torn labrum. Well, there goes one of our more reliable arms. Takanibu Matsuda, come on up. Okay, Kashiwabata's actually been on a bit of a burner lately, so good to see. late comeback. Kashiwabara fashioning himself an RBI single to be the hero in this one. Higashi gets his 8th win of the season as a reliever. Man. Oh, and we are turning down the pitch around slider on Hiroya Miyagi. Fewer walks, please. Thank you. So of course Ota, after he signs his big contract, stops being a 2020 guy. He's been a lot more choosy with his running. Let's keep going. Let's take this, the last game before the All-Star break against Nippon Ham. So I don't think we've seen the fighters yet this season. So Okuma's on the shelf for a week, and Daichi Suzuki has flu-like symptoms. So Daichi's gonna be demoted temporarily. We're gonna bring Miura back up. We are going to you know what? We're close enough to the All-Star break. I'm just gonna put Okuma on the IL instead. Keep Daichi Suzuki with the club. Miura is gonna be getting some playtime at second. Okuma's ready to come back. Good thing, because Miura has played like absolute garbage. How's Matsuda done? Alright, well, he did get a win. Wow. We've got 2 in the top of the 16th. We gave up 3 in the bottom of the 16th. Reliable finally gave out. And now Kita may be injured. Swell! Swell, swell, swell. Alright. We're gonna let Miyagi play this one, actually. Sato's got an on-base of 342, Okuma's got an on-base of 330, so I'm going to swap the 2 in the order. But Yuki's also tired. tempting as it is to call up YY... Oh, it's also not even the last game before the All-Star break, but it's very close. So we'll play this one. Yamato Hirano draws in. And Shungyosai Masuda will be catching Hiroya Miyagi today. Also looks like it's a day off for Ryota Kotaro Kurebayashi. Kurebayashi will be coming in. And I will be right back. I just need to take a short break. Not gonna lie, it'd be nice to get a win this session. I do have to ask how bad my bullpen looks. I have 2 guys who aren't tired, but we do have a day off after this, so we'll see how much I can do. You're at Escon Field, Hokkaido. Well, kind of a version of it. As usual, the fighters are playing us really tight. 8-6 so far this season against the Meat Boys. You can actually get the stadium on the Out of the Park forums. This is the Wave. I wanted something with a retractable roof, outdoors, or that looks in the northern region, and this was the best choice.
Strike 3.
Miyagi's going to let this one loft. Falls into Okuma's mitt. Pull hitter, Jason Sanford, lefty on lefty. Line shot. Diving play by Suzuki. Well played, sir. Thank goodness we had the shift going. Hasamura. Pitch around him a bit. Full count. Inside, ball 4. Kensuke Kondo. Goes the other way. But thankfully we were playing it deep, and Isamu Fukuda makes the catch. Fukuda in because Kita is injured. We don't know with what. Kurebayashi's going to drop one into left center. All right. Lead-off single here in the top of the second. And in a pitch out, he's dead meat. It would have been a double play anyway. Hirano's going to beat out an infield single. Nicely played there. And Hirano
Safe.
will be able to steal second. Getting daring on the base paths here. Kashiwabata right down the line. Nothing comes of it, though. So Higuchi then. Floats this one the other way, but Seiya has a lot of room and makes the play. Eita Endo, the second baseman, or I think he's short-stopping today. Laced into left field, Fukuda gets it on a bounce. First hit of the game for the Fighters. So Sho Matsui. Not much of a power bat. Let's hold that runner, the 2-2. On the ground, 4-6-3 double play. Backup catcher Shungyozai Masuda now. He's having himself a bit of a rough campaign. I may have to flip him for Eiju Nakamura again. Lace the other direction. Hello. Okuma's turning it on now. He's going to head into second. He's thinking about 3. He's thinking about it. 2-2 to Yasuda. And that's going to go foul ground. Bah. Come on, Seiya. 3-1. That's a walk. And that brings up Macho now. 1-2. On the ground to the first baseman. Nakata to Tanaka. Another rally snuffed. Old man Sho Nakata now. We'll take a 4-pitch walk. Yoshihisa Kawasaki, first pitch swinging. Line to right field. Seiya is there in time, though. Back to the top of the order, Hokuto Miyata. And this seems like a double play opportunity, so let's pitch to contact. The 2-1. Shot into the left field. Into left field. Runners at first and second now for Jacob Sanford. The 1-2. That goes all the way to the wall. 1 run is in to score. Maybe 2? Just 1. And they get another.
Strike 3.
Fukuda with an infield single. All right. And Isamu can run, too.
Safe.
The 2-2.
Strike 3.
Fukuda strikes out. Kashiwabata now. Lofts this one to the shortstop. One-handed basket catch. Good strikeout there by Miyagi on Ryonosuke Higuchi. That ball hung up just long enough for Seiya to make the play. One to Sho Matsui. Fly ball. Center field. Hirano makes the play. Masuda does nothing with that one. Like, their infield defense is not that good. Why aren't we just hitting everything in the air? There we go. Okuma does it again. Two to Yasuda. Down on strikes. Seiya, little nubber. Gonna be a tough play. Seiya beats it out. What I'm wondering is where the heck all my power bats went. Macho's gonna lift this one to left field.
Strike 3.
Nicely done there, Miyagi. Fly ball deep into the right field corner, but Seiya's got room and makes the play. Still 2-0 Fighters. They've gone to their bullpen now. Yuko Fukumoto. Big stuff guy. And it seems our strikeout-happy offense is going to be victimized a little bit. We gotta have Miyagi go like 7 innings, though. Just to save the bullpen from injury.
Strike 3.
Yep, that's the way the cookie crumbles. You know what? We make a game of it. Ryo Ota with a pinch hit grand slam, but yeah, that's what happens. Fighters play us tough. It's weird when 12-5 in a month is a slump. I mean, you look at the team by team. Fighters and the Bears both play us really close. Chronic back soreness. So Kita heads to the IL. Hosho Kawasaki is going to be the one coming up. We'll give Hosho a couple of games and see how he fares. Holy smokes, Ota had a 5-game hit streak? Ding, 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 ding. Wow. That's the kind of play you expect out of our third baseman. Now he's caught right up with Yoshida and Suzuki in our team's home run chase. Gomez hands it over to the Bleep U bullpen. Osho Kawasaki has his second straight game, separated by a couple months, with a home run. And he's still batting well. Yudai Ono picks up his 10th win of the season. Fernandez his 25th save of the season. Man, I can't keep you with that money. And also, you're 37 years old. There's no way I'm giving you that much dough. Alright, All-Star Break, All-Star Break. Let's see who's been nominated. Carlos Gomez will attend his first All-Star game. Well done, sir. Yudai Ono, the Ageless Wonder, will be making his 6th straight, and second as a member of the Buffaloes. Sakaki Bada would, but he's injured and out for the season. Thad Ward will be coming out of the pen for the Pacific League All-Stars. Thad's been a consistent 2-win player, and if I didn't have Duncan Davitt waiting in the wings down in the minors, I would easily have him up there already. But Thad's been good. Gomez has been good too. But ideally, I want someone with more than 40 stamina, and that's where Duncan Davitt comes in. Ota nom to the All-Star team, but not as a starter. Shu Masuda blocks him there. Masataka Yoshida gets a nod, probably as a DH. Kepler injured, partially torn labrum. Wow. I think we dodged a bullet, because as good as he was to start the season, he's still got 20 dingers. This is his second substantial injury. Seiya Suzuki starts the game in right. See any familiar faces on the Central League side of the roster. This wasn't Kazumasa Yoshida at Buffalo at one point? Yeah, he was. Good to see him turn into an all-star for the Dragons of all teams. Sutsugo still with the Giants, Neo with the Dragons, injured, Tetsuto Yamada still with the Swallows, Murakami is still bashing baseballs left, right, and center, and he's still a pending free agent. Odds are he's probably going to head stateside, though. And remember, the Pacific League, or the Central League, finally adopted a DH, which is why both Kei Tomori is putting on an incredible season for the Bay Stars, and Hayato Sakamoto are both starting. Hayato's starting as a DH. So, we got our All-Star break. And then we call up Yoshinobu Yamamoto back to the Major League roster. Ryo Ota may be in the workings for the Pacific League All-Star, or Pacific League MVP. Alright, so Matsuda will be headed down. YY, getting the call up. So good to have our ace back in the rotation. Also strange to see Osho do so well out and left, even though technically he's a worse fielder than Yoshida, who is in the midst of a slump. Okay, let's change up the lineup a little bit. Let's get Macho playing some left field, at least until Kita's back in 5 days. We have a trade to announce that took place yesterday. The Yomiuri Giants have sent Hiroto Okamoto, Itsuo Tada, and Shigeo Matsubara to the Chiba Lotte Marines in exchange for starting pitcher Atsuki Tanaichi. Impressive trade. Unfortunately, we don't have any trades available to us based on my internal rules. So tempting as it is to get in on the trade market with some of these guys, we're not allowed to. So let's skip ahead to this August 4th game at Kirin. And that'll be the next one we play this session. Ooh, another trade go down. Niigata Komatsu and Yokohama DNA. Did DNA buy? Alright, Kita's back, so Osho, he of the 2 home runs in 8 at-bats, is going to be promoted. And we will be putting Macho back on as a DH. Guzman's still in a slump, but who cares? We swept a mini-series at the Eagles. We've still got Akira Yamamoto, who's supposed to be good. Slugging the ever-loving stuffing out of the minors. It's just a shame that he can't figure it out up at the bigs. Especially while Kita's been eating his lunch. I know, it's going to be tough to figure out what to do with my team. I mean, I'm basically saving a lot of these guys for when Yoshida becomes a free agent and Yoshinobu Yamamoto inevitably opts out. Guy pitched a gem in his return to the rotation. Love to see it. And we got swept by the Marines at their place. Great. So what's the trade here? So Kohei Terada heads to the Bears. So basically, Bears get a major leaguer who is stuffed behind other people at Bay Stars. For former Buffalo, Makoto Kenma, minor leaguer Yorkis Abe. Looks like a bit of a team cancer. Go to Ota, 9 home runs in the month of July. Sizzling. So whoever slumps next, Yoshida or Kita, we need to think about what we're going to do with that. You know what? We may actually let Yasan loose. Fringe everyday player, according to my coach. I mean, we got him for his eye. He's done well. At least to start the season. It'd be nice if we had another stick to stir the drink with. So we're going to take this game, Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the bump at Kirin. And this kind of looks like it's going to be a slobber knocker. Actually, hold on. Before I do that, let me see. Yeah, Shungyosai is on his way back down. Let's bring Eiju Nakamura back up. And let's spot start Aju here. Let's see, is he gonna be able to play over Sanchez? Every 5th game. You know what? I'm okay with that. Let's give him a day off, though, for today's game. And let's see what Aju can do. Wait, I just realized it's a lefty pitcher. Why did I do that? That was regretful. I didn't read. So, this should be interesting. Okuma lead things off with a high fly ball to left. Sato's going to line this one up the middle. And you know he's a threat on the base paths, even with Ota up. Yoshida lifts this one left center field. Sato tags on a fly ball to center field. I'll take that. Seiya Suzuki lines this one into the corner. That's going to be an RBI double. The power bats are back, thank goodness. Buffs ahead, 1-0. Ryo Ota goes up the middle for a base hit. Seiya Suzuki's going to come around to score, and it's 2-0 Buffs. So maybe my blunder with getting Eiju Nakamura in wasn't a terrible loss.
Strike 3.
Kurebayashi strikes out. 2 runs, though. YY the ace, ready to go. Hammered on the ground, but Kurebayashi makes the play. Same play again. Nozumo Inoue. The most feared bat out of the Kirin Spirit lineup. I'm okay with pitching around him a little bit. The 0-2. On the ground, YY darts to make the play. The ball does not get past the first baseman.
Strike 3.
Fukuda rung up on strike 3. Checked swing. Kashiwabata lines one up the middle. Yona Toshi's actually been picking it up lately. That's all you can ask for. That was my mistake. And Cubs been batting well. That time just couldn't get it past the infield. Christian Santana. No discipline. But he works a 4-pitch walk there. Alright, we are going to do the Kiyomiya shift. YY's struggling a bit with the control right now. Back-to-back walks. And it's Shoki Katsumata now. Let's pitch to contact here. Up the middle, base hit. Base is full of spirit, nobody out. So we're going to go infield in. Outfield shallow. First pitch swinging. Falls in for a base hit. 1 run will score, but that's it. Everyone moves up 90 feet. Why did I do this? Two.
Strike 3.
Strike 3. Let's get a double play and get out of this mess. The 0-1 to Hiroka. Past Kashiwabata, rolls into center field. 2-run score. Spirit take the lead. Okay, so... And we lose 7-4. I just don't have it today. That's what, 4 losses? 3 losses? Thankfully, we were able to get out of the tailspin. Alright, let's keep playing here. Let's go to the September 1st game at... maybe not that. We've already seen the Bears at their place. Let's just go week by week and see if there's a game that we spot that would be fun to play. At least the team does well when I'm not at the helm. That's more important. And Miyagi is injured, diagnosis pending. Splendid. We have to go 25-10 to equal last season's record. Oh, apparently Miyagi was okay. So Issei is going to head down. We're going to give Akira Ishikawa a chance now. See if he can restore confidence. Yeah, I think Yasuda may not... Oh, OBP 371, okay. But I think we may have to cut him loose. The trade was worthwhile, it was worth trying, just didn't pan out. Give Kashiwabata credit. He's turned his season around. Let's take this weirdo game in the middle of nowhere against the Bears. That'll be the next one. Tetsuto Yamada, hit number 2,000. Hanshin and Yomiuri tied atop the Central. Ooh, that's going to be a fun playoff series to watch. Alright, I think Kita has officially run out his welcome. Well, no, actually, let me take a look at his splits. Yeah, he's not been good in August, so give him another week, and we may look to bring up Akira Yamamoto instead. Yuki on base 351, Okuma on base 326. So, right call with having those two where they are. If anything, I think it might be time to let Kudebayashi down. Yeah, Jeets needs to get his... Oh, he's close. He's close enough to the majors. One more season of seasoning, and I think he's ready to go. So Akira Yamamoto is going to get the call-up. We may actually have a platoon at this point, because Guzman's better against... both are better against lefties and righties. Never mind. So, what if we put Yoshida in at first? Yes, I like that setup. Alright, so let's try getting Akira Yamamoto back into the game. See if his success at the minor league level can finally translate into a game with the big club. The Bears are not a good team. That's all that needs to be said. Gomez is having a Sawamata award-winning season so far. Long run back for Yuki Sato, but he's there. Whew. Here's Watanabe Ryo. The 1-2.
Strike three.
Swinging strike. Brendan Vicens. The 1-2 from Gomez. Sinker. Good night. Austin Franklin, former Buffalo for all of about 2 seconds. Yuki Sato leading off. He's going to roll this one on the ground, right to the shortstop, Wu. Yasuda, full count. Outside, ball 4. Suzuki gets plunked. Oof. Here's Macho now. Full count. That's going to drop into left field. Base is full for Ota Ryo. The 3-1. On the ground, they go 4-6-3 double play. Ah, shouldn't have swung at that one, man. Should have been taking all the way. Full count to Natsuki Endo. He'll be aboard with a leadoff walk. The 2-1. High fly ball. Yuki is there. Ryo Nishimura now. So we're going to shift left again. Hold that runner. Fly ball, left field, Masataka Yoshida is there. Here's Shogo Sakakura, the catcher. On the ground, Yasuda makes the play himself. Akira Yamamoto, newly called up. On the ground, second baseman Hirosawa makes the play in plenty of time.
Strike 3.
Cub looks at strike 3. Kashiwabata makes Hirosawa take the play. Now let's get Wu out. Okay, maybe pitch to contact was the wrong button. Leadoff single for Wu. Here's Terada, who was traded to the Bears for Makoto Kenma. Pitch around him a bit.
Strike 3.
Sit down. Now let's pitch to contact here against Hirosawa. 1-6-0-3. Watanabe, Ryo. Plunked. And we're going to have to shift left. What's gotten into Gomez today? Fly ball, Masataka Yoshida able to make the play. Bit of a wobbly inning. Gomez is sitting 47 pitches through 3. We may have to tap into the bullpen here. This could be an opportunity for someone like Akira Ishikawa to come in and get some long innings. Sanchez in his usual slump, but he gets a hit. Good to see he's still able to do that. The 0-1 to Yuki Sato, lined into right field. That will fall in front of the right fielder, base hit. Runners at first and second. Here's Yasan. Down on strikes with a full count. Seiya Suzuki on the ground. Tough play. Not going to be able to make it. Bases full of Buffaloes. 1 out. We are taking until there's 2 strikes.
Yeah!
Double plays, man. Murder. Ooh, good play by Gomez to get Endo at first. That was close. Do you say Sato makes a diving or forces a diving play out of Seiya Suzuki, but dive he does. The 1-2 to Nishimura.
Strike 3.
Karabari Sanshin. 1-2-3 inning from Gomez. Just what you want to see. That's going to be a tough play, but makes it. Akira Yamamoto, ball 4. No chance at a double play. No chance at a play, period. Runners at first and second now. Do we attempt a bunt? Let's let Kashi swing away here. Fly ball, left side. Caught. Two-way. Ali Sanchez, hard shot, but right to the third baseman. Shogo Sakakura with a triple. Oh boy. Full count to Wu Nianting. Base hit left side. RBI single. The game just not liking me today. Can't seem to get anything going here. All right, Yasuda, leadoff walk. Or went out walk. And he's going to skip to second because we have a wild pitch. Full count to Seiya. Inside ball 4. Macho, come on. 3-0 count. Bases are loaded. Here is Ota. Full count. Down the right left field line, base hit. 1 run is in to score. Here comes Yasuda. It's a tie ball game. Oh, Yasuda and Suzuki. Yamamoto now.
Strike 3.
Looks at strike 3. Okuma, little looper, left side, or right side. Hirasawa's there, but hey, tie ball game. I'll take it. Why is Gomez still out there? Let's get kind of warmed up in a hurry. Let's try and nose Gomez into the end of this inning. On the ground, Kashiwabata. Easy play. One-two to Nishimura.
Strike 3.
Strike 3. Good play by Gomez there. Three-one to Sakakura. Misses ball 4. Kaino is ready. Gomez pitched himself a decent game. The 2-2 from Kaino.
Strike 3.
Strike 3. This game is still tied. And Kaino is injured already. One batter, and he's out. Oh, sore shoulder. Okay. So let's get Fujimoto warmed up. Bottom of the 6th, Kashiwabata. Lines this one to left. Base hit. Ali Sanchez now. On the ground. That's going... Oh, they don't go around the horn. They just get the play at Sanchez. Sato on the ground to a shortstop, but at least advancing the runner. Yasuda, the full count. He held up, ball 4. Seiya with a chance to break this one wide open. Nope. Nothing, fly ball to left. Tamao Fujimoto comes in. They'll face Seishu Higuchi, the pinch hitter. Go right after him. Ah, ball 4. Okay. Bunted. Kaino on it quickly to get the lead runner. Full count to Ryo Watanabe.
Strike three.
Down on strikes. Trust your stuff, Tamao. Sens looks... We don't want to face Endo with anyone on base. Pitch to him. The 2-2 to Brandon Vicens. On the ground, Kashiwabata slow to get to it, but makes the play. New pitcher in for the Bears, Sotaro Shimauchi. Let's see if we can actually win one this sim. How about... Yoshida laces a hit into right field. Stinging line drive. The 0-1 to Ota. Knotted this game up. He's going to lift this one, but only as far as the middle outfield.
Strike three.
Yamamoto just can't figure it out at the major league level. Part 17.
Strike three.
Well, so much for that. Kaoru Higashi is going to take on Natsuki Endo here. We are pitching around Natsuki. The 1-0. Fly ball, center field, Yuki. Plenty of time. Popped up, left side of the infield, Ota makes the play. Nishimura, full count.
Strike three.
Down in order. Hack of a inning there, Higashi. We may let him go too, actually. All right, you know what? Now's the time for desperation. Ryoto Kita is going to be pinch hitting here in place of Kashiwabata because we've got Guzman. The 1-1 to Kita. On the ground. Nothing happens. Katsunori Hirai comes in now. We're going to make a defensive or a sub of our own. Eiju Nakamura will come into bat for Ali Sanchez up against Katsunori Hirai. He's going to go the opposite way, and that's going to fall in for a one-out single. Fortunately, I can't pinch run because Eiju is our only catcher now. Yuki Sato now. 1 for 4 today. Up the middle, base hit. First and second. Yasuda, the full count again. On the ground. That's going to be a double play. So Nakamura will stand and play catcher. And Guzman will come in to play short. We're going to keep Higashi out there. It's his game.
Strike three.
And with that stuff and that control, we're leaning on... close play. Guzman can't make it. So let's go double play depth. go to Fernandez? Maybe not yet. We can get out of this with a double play ball. Okumura is a ground ball hitter. But also, if we make a mistake, we're in trouble. So, let's pitch to him, the 1-0. On the ground, Ota can't make a play. Okay, double play depth. Let's get Fernandez warm. It's Hirosawa. If we were ever going to get a double play ball, this is it. Popped up, right side. This is Okuma calls for it and makes the play. Yukitoshi Honma. Shallow up. Pitch to him, the 1-1. Fly ball deep to right center field and gone. Come on, guys. You're murdering me here. I don't get it. Every single game I've simmed this session has been a loss. Alright, so Hiroshi Kaino goes on to the IL. Why is Ishikawa starting? I'm gonna have to fire my manager about that. You know what, let's get, where is Takanibu Matsuda? Oh, injured, okay. Talking bullpen arms, let's give Masaru Sato. You know what? Let's not start his service contract. Shun Ikeda is going to rejoin the bullpen. And we've clinched a playoff spot. We've done so even though we have a losing record in August. We gotta get at least one winning game in this session. Alright, so with Issei healthy again, Ishikawa is gonna head down. I'm half tempted to just go into commissioner mode and remove Akira Ishikawa's third pitch. I think Akira Yamamoto is heading down. Kurebayashi is turning into a pumpkin. Call up Osho. Alright, it's YY against Lotte. This should be a winnable game, right? Right? Alright, I forgot the Marines play us really well.
Strike three.
Nander de Sadas. So let's go deep. pitch around Tyler Austin a bit.
Strike 3.
There we go. 2 strikeouts. Clean first inning. Ah, we're up against Hiroki Sasaki, so this is going to be an interesting one. Yuki Sato aboard. Toshiya Sato has a really good arm, so we're not going to... Yeah, we're not letting him run. 1-2.
Strike 3.
Yasuda strikes out. Hisanori, yeah, Hisanori has turned back into a pumpkin, unfortunately. May have to have Masataka Yoshida play first more often now. Yoshida goes the other way, base hit. Runners at first and second now. Hit and run called for, but hey, I'll take it. 0-2 on the ground. Gonna be a close play, but no run score. Taiki Ohata. Gotta love that curveball. Pull the string. Let's do weak shift right. 2-2 to Shigemasa Matsuda. Down on strikes. Kenji Nishimaki, the infielder. The 0-1. For 3. Quick inning for Yamamoto. 26 pitches through 2 innings. We're going to let him eat. Osho Kawasaki, not going to be getting a home run here, but he will take an infield single. Not exactly the speedy type, but I'll take it. 3-1 to Okuma. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Kashiwabata lifts this one behind the bag. Desadas makes the play. Sanchez bunts both the runners over and is safe himself. Bases full of Buffaloes for Yuki Sato. On the ground, they go home for one, but they don't get the double play. Yasuda, full count again.
Strike 3.
Holy smokes, what are you doing? Bases full of Buffaloes with 1 out, and we can't convert it into anything. You know what? I am not going to let Yasuda see any more playtime. Yoshida moves to first, Kita to left. I can't stand the guy anymore. He is not getting his arbitration money. We will find another first baseman. Especially when Yoshida can make plays like that. Welcome to the game. Outfield in. Pitch to contact.
Strike 3.
Bada bing. Kiichi Adachi. Lined right to Yoshida.
Strike 3.
I mean, this is Hiroki Sasaki. We know that he's dominant and can rack up strikeouts like nobody else. But it'd be nice to be able to string some of these hits together in order. Why do they only do this when I'm watching?
Strike 3.
I mean, thankfully we got Yamamoto on the bump, so
Strike three.
he's been pitching fantastically. 42 pitches here with 2 down in the third, or fourth. Shift on Austin. And he will take a walk. The 1-2 to Taiki Ohata.
Strike three.
Karabari Sanshin. I need a hitting coach that preaches patience, because this is starting to get ridiculous.
Strike
Well, at
three.
least Yamamoto's still good. I know we're running overtime. I am going to keep playing until we get a win. The sim. Yoshida's been busy, but he's been making the plays.
Strike three.
Ryoto Kita, his first at-bat of the season. Of the game. Laces this one up the middle for a single. See, why can't you do that, Hisanori? That's what you should be doing.
Strike three.
Yoshida lifts this one into center field. Kita's going to go first to third. Come on, Ryo. Opposite field. Base hit. Kita has come around to score. Yoshida is going to be headed to third. 1-0 Buffaloes. Osho Kawasaki grounds out, but Buffs have a lead. 8 hits, 1 run. I'll take it. "60 pitches.
Strike
At
three.
this point, let Yamamoto eat. Guy's been pitching fantastically. Call for it. Thank you. He's also working a but we're not going to talk about that. It'd just be great if we could get more than 1 run. Kashiwabata now. 1 out walk. And that will chase Hiroki Sasaki. Kiichiro Kato now. Full count to Sanchez. Low ball 4. They're thinking Yuki's going to bunt. I'm thinking we're going to lift one into left field for a base hit. Base is full of Buffaloes now for Kita. Let's take some pitches here. Side ball 3. Come on, Kita. Count is full. Up the middle, base hit. 1 run will score. Here comes the second runner. Nope, Sanchez holds at third, but it's 2-0 Buffaloes now. Fastball outside. Ball 3. Come on. Full count. Seiya Suzuki drops this one. Diving play by the left fielder. Sanchez is coming home, and he is out.
Out.
Worth a try. So hey, we got an insurance run. And that breaks up the no-hitter. Nander de Sadas. With a nobody out double. That stinks. Tyler Austin lifts this one into right center field. Seiya Suzuki makes the play. Desadas will tag up. Pitch around Taiki Ohata here.
Strike three.
Karabari Sanshin. 10 strikeouts on the day for YY. A 1-2.
Strike three.
Matsuda strikes out. 11 Ks for Yamamoto. Well, so much for the idea that we might be able to see a no-hitter on stream. I'll take a win, though, to be perfectly honest. Ota, high drive, but that's going to stay in the ballpark. Ohata is able to make the play, 2 away. There's Osho Kawasaki now. Little number. Infield single. Osho's got some legs over there. Unfortunately, Okuma will ground out. All right, YY here in the 9th. Eighth. Kenji Nishimaki lifts this one to left. Kita is able to make the play. Toshiya Sato, the 1-0. Tries to go the other way. Oh my goodness, Yoshida makes an error. Or Kashiwabata makes a throwing error, 6 on the season so far. So now there's a run at second. Ryusei Ogawa is not exactly a strong hitter. And that will keep the run at second. Former Buffalo Yuma Tongu coming in to pinch hit. They're going for the home run power here. But I'm saying let's pitch around him. Sit down. 12 strikeouts in 8 innings for Yoshinobu Yamamoto. I think that's going to about do it. Oh no, you know what? Let's let him. We're going to warm up Fernandez. First batter that reaches, he's gone. So let's give Daichi Suzuki a pinch hit opportunity here.
Strike three.
Down on strikes. Sanchez grounds out to short. Yuki Sato grounds out to first. All right, Manny Guzman will come in to play shortstop. The 0-2 on Fujiwara. Down on strikes. 13 Ks, a new record. Nander Desadas. The 1-2.
Strike 3.
Kanamari Sanshin! A new Pacific League record. At least in this save. 14 strikeouts. Now the crowd has got to be on their feet. We're going to nose him over the line here. 2-0 to Austin. Fly ball. Left center field. Yamamoto has a one-hitter. And we finally get a win this stream session. One hit, one walk, 14 strikeouts. It does not get better than that, friends. So with that in mind, and until Yoshida or Hisanori Yasuda can get his head out of the sand, we are going to move him to first. Yeah, we are going to bench Yasuda, at least for a little while. Former Buffalo Katsuki Asma injured for the season. You know what? I got nothing else to do today. Let's see if we can win the pennant and finish out the regular season. I just won't play any more games because clearly I am the problem today. Hiroya Miyagi with a shutout. Again, this guy's been hiding because my scout does not like him. Also, the Yomiuri Giants are doing Yomiuri Giants things and have taken the lead in the Central. Onizuka's knocking on the door. He's gonna be ready to come up soon. Hecking good game, Miyagi. 12 strikeouts. Wait a minute. That was a one-hitter. One over the minimum. Well done, sir. Oh, and Osho Kawasaki's batting .519. Gotta love the found gold players here. How are the Giants doing it anyway? Ah. Stultifying offense. Got it. And Atsuki Taneichi has been serviceable for the Giants, but not that great. Also, the Tigers have melted in August. Absolute swoon fest. Looks like they had a bunch of injuries. So the Spirit and the Fighters are tied for the third playoff spot. That's going to be an interesting one to watch. What's our magic number? 6. number is 5. Shun Ikeda. It's down. Hiroshi Kaino returns to the bullpen. Magic number is 4. 3. And we're going to put Shinnosuke Sato on the IL just to protect that arm. Takanibu returns to the lineup. Or to the rotation. Magic number is 2. Magic number is 1, and the Buffs are on a bit of a hot streak. We swept the Lions. Waiting patiently. For the third straight season, the Oryx Buffaloes have clinched the Pacific League pennant. You love to see it. 5 straight wins to seal the deal. We're gonna play out we're gonna sim out the rest of the season. The Hawks have also punched their ticket to the postseason, which means there's only one spot left up for grabs, and it's between the Fighters and the Spirit. After such a great start to the season, I'm really pulling for Okinawa Kirin to make it. That last game of the season against the Spirit at their place may actually end up deciding what their playoff fate. This could be interesting. So, since we clinched the Pacific League pennant, it means that next calendar year we are stuck with only one trade the entire season. It also means that we get to skip right to the second round of the playoffs. So we will sim through the first round, and we will then see who... Ooh, Julian Fernandez blown save. Ugh, at SoftBank's place? Inagi Machi 2-run home run. Boo. Excuse me a moment, I just lost my sound. Yamamoto, another complete game shutout. Kazuma Okamoto, suspended. So Osho's cooled off, but I'm liking what he's been able to do so far. Not expecting him to pitch as well as he has. Alright, so with Sato ready to go, Shinosuke Sato returns to the rotation. YY pitches another gem. And the fact that we keep losing to the Hawks lately is not a good sign. And it looks like the Spirit will falter. Oh man, Ali Sanchez knee inflammation. Okay, he's not that good of a runner anyway. He is a catcher. This just means we are gonna slam his sliders all the way down to don't bother. Alright, Osho's putting together a decent season. And there it is. The Spirit have been eliminated on the last day, or in the last month of the season. Julian Fernandez, 3 walks, can't get the save. Kaino does, because Kaino is going to get a decent contract for a reliever next season. Isanori Yasuda has a 17-game hitless streak going. Good riddance. Yeah, I'm not paying $3 million for that next season. We'll have Yoshida play first instead, or maybe Jitsuo Onizuka can play, or maybe Akira Yamamoto's ready, or maybe Osho Kawasaki. No, Osho's too short. 330 63. So that completes the regular season. Your playoff teams are York's Buffaloes and Yomiuri Giants winning the pennants, the SoftBank Hawks and Hokkaido Nippon Ham Fighters. In the Pacific League, the Hanshin Tigers and the Yokohama DNA Bay Stars in the Central. Ryo Ota, 21 dingers, 100 RBIs, and 20 stolen bases. So, Ota's now got 3 straight 2020 seasons. I honestly was not expecting Osho Kawasaki to be our DH, but man's done well. Davitt's joining the team next season, for sure. Kotaro Kurebayashi. Ah. Man, what happened to you? I'm gonna have to cut him. See, who do we want to face? Hey, Masataka Yoshida, batting champion. All right. So we are 12-8 against the Hawks, 13-7 against the Fighters. And I wish I could extend you, but I can't afford you, Yudai. Maybe if once I cut Hisanori Yasuda, I can give Ono a 1-year deal? All right. It's the Climax Series first stage now. Four. Thanks to a 5-run first inning, the Hawks are a game away from facing us in the final stage. The Fighters even it up. A late 5-run 8th inning against the Hawks bullpen. Yuki Matsumoto blows a head gasket. And in the pivotal Game 3, where it looks like our game is saving, nick of time, because we do have to save Scum to get the 1-game advantage, the head start in the second round. The Hawks will advance 5-2 the final score in extras. The Fighters tie it. Yanagimachi late pinch hit home run again. Yanagimachi's only got into a handful of games this year, but if you look at his batting splits as a relief, as a substitution, he's slugging 500. And the Bay Stars upset the Tigers in straight games. Hanshin just couldn't hold the fort down. So it will be Bay Stars trying to make it back to the Japan Series for the second straight season against the Yomiuri Giants. And in our save, it will be the Buffaloes hosting the Hawks. This is going to be close. but it will have to wait for next week. So thank you for tagging along with me today. Be sure to follow to get notified when I'm back up and running next week, and I'll see you again for more Oryx Buffaloes and the entire postseason of 2026. Firage, my good man, take us out.